solid performance. I thought all phases. I thought our organisation was good, discipline was good. We were really competitive. Came out on top of more than our fair share of challenges, and give ourselves a really good foothold in the game in the first half. We knew it was going to be difficult. We knew we were going to have to stand up to a really strong home atmosphere, and we had to stand up in difficult conditions, weather and pitch wise. But we done that really well, and that gave us a really good platform at half time to know that we could. We could really push on in the second half if we kept doing the right things, kept limiting their threats, and we knew the chances would come our way. And we managed to take a couple and delivered a really good second half performance.
Was that first half quite tricky in terms of the fact you wanted to have your intensity, but there were quite a few fouls being given away? We've seen that in a few of the other games. Millwall maybe springs to mind where you want to have that intensity, but when you have those moments that go against you, it must be quite hard balance to find.
Yeah, it was hard to get rhythm in the game for sure. I thought there was lots of stoppages, lots of free kicks. Some of them rightly so, some of them a little bit soft. The opposition were setting up a lot of things longer as well when there was goal kicks and stoppages, so that takes longer than when the other team spot and play. So yeah, it was a really broken first half. And today, and in conditions like this, we didn't, that wasn't a big issue because we knew that we felt like the game would settle, and a big priority today was being really solid in the early bits of the game and giving ourselves a good platform. But we prefer when the game's open and we can get rhythm to it, but it's not always going to be that way. And sometimes there's things you can do better, and sometimes it's the opposition, and sometimes it's just the flow of the game. But we usually know that the game will find rhythm and flow at some point, and we started to find some passages like that in the second half, and we really grew in those phases. Probably we haven't had too many games like today. It was quite stop-start, quite short. Plymouth played quite close with all their kicks and stuff like that. So we always back our fitness, back our style to come out in the game at some point. It wasn't easy to bring it out in the first half. We still had a couple of good build-ups through the pitch, but it wasn't easy to get control of rhythm in the game. But usually we'll find our period at some point of the game, and we really felt confident at half time that would come in the second half, and we managed to do that. Of course, the goal takes a really big deflection, but I thought up until that point we were really starting to put pressure on their penalty area and their goal, and it felt like the goal was coming. I'm sure he will. So he probably wants all footage from different angles to be erased, and I think that's he deserved the goal. Great strike, yeah. No, that's Kiefer. He's a really good finisher. Left foot and right foot, of course. Headers as well. Publicised, but left foot and right foot he can hit the ball with power and accuracy, and he done that for the goal.
Game management must have been so pleasing as well, because I think after the second Plymouth hit the post, and other than that you saw it out really comfortably. It's been a running team we've had in the last few weeks. Yeah, we're managing those phases of the game really well, and I think that's enjoyable, as you said, pleasing, and you see the growth in the group. Really, this was probably an issue for us, maybe not this time last year, but a little bit earlier. It was an issue for us at Plymouth last year when we came away from it, we were 1-0 up, and we gave a goal away, and the stadium went mad, and we weren't able to regain control of the game and manage the game well, and that was a fairly common, or it was an issue for us at times last season, especially in the early parts of the season. But a lot of the boys now have been through those experiences. You have to go through those experiences sometime to learn how to manage situations better, and we're certainly doing that better this season in general. We've done that better today, and we certainly won't rest on it. But I think you can see the experience and the growing maturity in the group, both in the senior players and the younger players. Yeah, that's brilliant. I have to say, I know I say it all the time, but every win in the championship is so tough. It takes preparation, hard work, and so many good qualities in your group. So to win in the championship is tough. To win away from home in the championship is really tough. So to win 5 times in a row as newly promoted team and all those things, to have some tough away games in that spell as well. I think Millwall and then Swansea and today probably similar in terms of wet days on really heavy pitches. Them games are tough to win, so to show that level of consistency is pleasing, and we're going to try our hardest to keep it up.